pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor to the podium to present the speech. Vice Chancellor.
Members of the university management, deans of faculties, heads of departments, directors, deputy directors, the chief security officer of the university, distinguished members of staff who are here, matriculating students, their parents and guardians who are here, ladies and gentlemen. With gratitude to the Almighty God, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this year's Matriculation Ceremony of Federal University Lokoja. On behalf of the University Council, the management, Senate, staff, and students, I warmly congratulate our matriculating and new students who, after a rigorous exercise, gain admission into the various programs of our university, the Federal University of Lokoja. You are all aware of the stiff competition for the limited places that characterize Nigerian universities today. While congratulating our matriculating students, I wish to draw your attention to the fact that this is the first stage of your intellectual journey through this great university. It is my hope that at the end of 4 years, you will make a successful and triumphant exit from this university. And the investment of your parents and guardians over the years would not be in vain. Securing admission into any university in Nigeria nowadays calls for celebration, considering the millions of candidates who earnestly yearn for university education and who have tried on several occasions to gain entry but failed. A total number of 1,606 students are matriculating this afternoon. The statistics of matriculating students are as follows. And department by department, faculty by faculty. Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Department of Economics, we have 135 students. English and Literary Studies, 159. Geography, 116. History and International Studies, 180. Political Science, 144. Bringing a total from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences to 734. For the Faculty of Science, we have department by department, beginning with the Department of Biological Sciences, 184. Chemistry, 141. Computer Science, 151. Geology, 124. Mathematical Sciences, 186. And Physics, 86. Bringing the total from the Faculty of Science to 872. And the grand total for the university for 2017-2018, we have 1,606. You should count yourselves very lucky to be among the very few out of the thousands that applied, as I had said earlier, It is in this respect that I charge you all to face your studies squarely so as not to lose the golden opportunity of acquiring university education. Not only university education, but quality university education. There is a standard that every student must attain immediately he or she registers, and once a student cannot meet up the expected standard, the university shows him or her the way out of the system. We do not compromise standards in Federal University Lokoja, hence you need to work extra hard. Everything that is required to make the students excel academically has been put in place. We have a library that is well equipped and well manned by an efficient and intelligent, effective librarian. The library is well equipped, coupled with a conducive learning environment. There is an alternative power supply each time we experience power failure from PCHN. I assure you that power will be sustained, especially in the night, for our students to study. As you will have already seen, we have solar panels scattered here and there to illuminate the environment in the case that we do not have power supply from PCHN or PHC and available. My dear matriculating students, your mission in Federal University Lokoja is to work hard and acquire a first degree. Therefore, do not be distracted, as there are distractions of various sorts. Work so hard that you can graduate in record time. Shun bad company and be good ambassadors of your respective families, your state, and the nation. I urge you to obey school rules and regulations, as the contravention of any of our rules is met with stiff penalties and in some cases expulsion from the institution. Federal University Lokoja Students Handbook has been made available for all our students to guide them accordingly. I therefore implore you all to painstakingly go through our handbook to be adequately acquainted with our laws, which are sacrosanct. I am glad to inform you that the university is fast growing and moving to the next level of academic and fiscal development. Having graduated the second set, Federal University Lokoja has commenced postgraduate programs, and qualified candidates who applied for admission for the postgraduate diploma will soon be offered admission, while advertisement for master's degree programs shall be in the national dailies as soon as possible. It is my pleasure again to intimate you that the university has commenced remedial science programs to prepare students who are deficient in some subjects, to remedy the deficiencies and to equally prepare them for JAMB examinations. Additionally, faculties and programs are being planned to be established in the university, which will present students applying to Federal University Lokoja with a variety of choices of programs of interest to study. Matriculation ceremony of this nature in all institutions of higher learning marks the formal admission of new students into the university. It is also the occasion during which the new students pledge their allegiance to the authority of the institution. The administration of OUT requires the obedience of the matriculating students to the charter, the statutes, policies, and regulations that govern it. The swearing of the oath of admission and register signifies that you are now bona fide students of the Federal University after the oath has been taken. Let me slightly digress here. Last year, precisely on Saturday, the 4th of November 2017, this institution held its second convocation ceremony, with which a total number of 11 students graduated with first-class degrees. 79 with second-class upper degrees, which is 2-1, and 148 with second-class lower degrees, 2-2. This did not come as a surprise. The graduated students had worked hard and lived the motto of the university. The motto of the Federal University Lokoja, which is "Seek itu ad astra." The sky, meaning the sky is the limit, is very apt. I encourage you from the beginning to set a goal of excellence for yourselves and aim through hard work to achieve it as those before you have done. Classes of degrees do not come cheap. You've got to labor for it. And I assure you that the caliber of teaching staff and administrative staff that we have in Federal University Lokoja will leave no stone unturned to ensure that they turn out quality graduates that will not only make us proud but also propel the development of Nigeria. And you are welcome on board. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and particularly our matriculating students, to obtain a university degree in Federal University Lokoja, the student must be found worthy in learning and character. Our cardinal purpose is not only to equip you with an education, with the spirit of intellectual inquiry, curiosity and resilience, but also you must be found to be morally upright. Consequently, the journey of today's matriculation exercise and the graduation ceremony in 4 years' time must be devoid of acts that tantamount to negative tendencies, which are against good character and learning. You are admonished as new students to shun all forms of social vices, such as cultism, indecent dressing, examination malpractices, sexual misbehavior, fraudulent acts, and any antisocial behavior that would mar your future. I have emphasized this because sooner than we matriculate students, than we find them in all federal universities. It is, however, important that school service charges should be promptly paid by all students as and when due. I want to repeat, many of you, as you matriculate today, have not yet completed the payment of your service charge. And even though the university is tuition free, no education can be completely free. And you only need to go to private universities and you will understand what we are talking about. You need services and you need a conducive environment in which to study. And this requires money. And so please, those of you who have not yet completed your payment, we are magnanimous enough to allow you to matriculate. Because after this, there will be no matriculation, no admission. And so we granted this grace so that you will not miss the opportunity that God has given you. So make sure that you promptly pay all your service charges so that the university can provide essential services, basic services that will make your study period comfortable. Therefore, matriculating students should appreciate early the fact that your success or successes or failure in life is in your hands. All of these are in your hands. Your successes and failures are in your hands and nobody else. And hard work begins from today and from this very hall. You should work hard to make your dreams come true. If some of us did not work hard, will not be standing before you today. You get the point. So the hard work is the secret of success in life. No shortcut to anything. Finally, I most sincerely appreciate our indefatigable staff members, particularly the Deputy Registrar Academic Affairs, for making this occasion a success. And all the staff who have assisted you to plan this event on behalf of management, we thank you all, and we thank all parents, guardians for gracing the occasion. And as you travel back from here, we pray that the Almighty God will take you safely to your various destinations and help us to train your word. Help us. It is a collective responsibility. You must help us to train your word in the manner you would want them to turn out. And don't leave it to the teachers or the university community alone. It is a collective responsibility. And therefore, I most sincerely appreciate all of you, and I thank you all, and God bless you all. Thank you.
All protocol respectfully observed. I now have the honor to once again invite the Vice Chancellor to declare the Matriculation Ceremony open. Vice Chancellor.
In the name of our merciful God, I declare the Matriculation Ceremony open. Thank you.
I have the honor to invite the Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, to present the matriculating students from his faculty. The Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences.
I, on behalf of the Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, invite all the students of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences to please rise and remain standing. Madam Vice Chancellor, I, on behalf of Professor David Orefin, present the matriculating students from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences to you for their matriculation. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, students of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, kindly repeat after me. On admission to membership of Federal University of Lokoja, I hereby declare that I will pay due respect and obedience to the authorities of Federal University of Lokoja, and I will faithfully observe all regulations which may from time to time be issued by the authorities for the good administration of the university, including the directive that students should make restitution for any damage done by students to the property of the university or of members of the public whether in the course of protest or otherwise. I am not a secret cult member. I will not, either alone or in conjunction with other students, engage in any acts of violence or other improper conduct or acts calculated to damage the property of the university. Or of the community. During the period of my study in this university, I shall not belong to any secret cult. I shall not in any way aid or abet cultism, or fail to disclose to the authorities of this university or the police the identity of cultists I shall become aware of, or the activities of cultists which shall thereafter come to my knowledge. I will not participate in any activity or belong to any student organization, whether on campus or not, unless I have evidence that the organizations are duly registered with the university as at the time of the activity or membership. I have not registered for, neither will I register for, or undertake any other course of study, either on full-time or part-time basis, in this or any other institution during the period of my studentship in this university. In case of any breach of any of the clauses of the oath, the Vice-Chancellor has the sole prerogative to summarily expel me from the university. My parent guardian have guaranteed my resolve to abide by this declaration, which is made bona fide. And I make this oath truthfully and in accordance with the Oaths Act. So help me God. So, you are duly matriculated. You can take your seat.
I now have the honor to invite the Dean, Faculty of Science, to present the matriculating students from his faculty. The Dean, sir.
May I request all matriculation students from the Faculty of Science to stand and remain standing. Madam Vice Chancellor, I, Professor Sunday Eric Adewumi, present the matriculating students from the Faculty of Science. Thank you.
I'm glad to see this large number from the Faculty of Science. So, you engage in any acts of violence or other improper conduct or acts calculated to damage the property of the university or of the community. During the period of my study in this university, I shall not belong to any secret cult and shall not in any way aid or abet cultism, or fail to disclose to the authorities of this university or the police the identity of cultists I shall become aware of, or the activities of cultists which shall thereafter come to my knowledge. I will not participate in any activity or belong to any student organization whether on campus or not, unless I have evidence that the organization are duly registered with the university as at the time of the activity or membership. I have not registered for, neither will I register for, or undertake any course of study, either on full-time or part-time basis, in this or any other institution during the period of my studentship in this university. In case of any breach of any of the clauses of this oath, the Vice Chancellor has the sole prerogative to summarily expel me from the university. My parent guardian have guaranteed my resolve to abide by this declaration, which is made bona fide, and I make this oath truthfully and in accordance with the Oaths Act. So help me God. So the students from the Faculty of Science stand matriculated. Congratulations.
All protocol duly observed. I want to thank the Vice Chancellor for that administration of the matriculation oath. Thank you, ma'am. I now have the honor to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in the person of Professor Makojuola Olayemisi Osagbemi for the vote of thanks. Deep listening, sir.
I'm going to stand on the existing protocol. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Vice Chancellor for supporting this grand occasion. Thank all the management members, all the deans, all the heads of departments, and I'm also going to extend the thanks to our visitors, the parents who are here with us this evening. I'm sure we can look around, and I must confess that some people worked behind the scene to make this occasion a success. And the unit that anchored this is Academic Affairs Division, headed by Mrs. Duro Bailey. Thank you very much. We also thank all the staff who are involved in bringing this to a successful end. We also want to finally, and most importantly, thank God that made it possible for us to be here today, and active. Like the Vice Chancellor said, this is the beginning of our academic and mixed with our social as well as our character journey in this university. So let us go guiding ourselves so that we can remain the same, except some positive things we add to ourselves by the time we reach the end of this journey. So we pray that that will be our focus, and that is what we are going to achieve at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Once again, all protocol duly observed. We've come a long way, and now I have the honor to invite our amiable Vice Chancellor to declare the ceremony closed. Vice Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to declare the matriculation ceremony closed.
Thank you very much. Please remain seated. The procession must leave, and just before then, may I invite in reverse order the closing prayer from the Chief Imam and then Reverend Father to please come forward for the closing prayer.
We thank Almighty Allah, Lord of the world, and all that exists, for enabling us to witness the matriculation. Allah, we beg you to bless our students and put your barakah in this institution. Amin. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father, we thank you, we bless your name. We began by you, our ended by you, the Alpha and the Omega. Take all the glory, honor, praise, and thanksgiving in Jesus' name. And so we say, we are saying thank you, Jesus. Make our prayer through Christ our Lord.
Thank you very much. Please, the students will rise and remain standing. We take the national anthem and the procession will withdraw in reverse order. Okay, please, I'm also asked to inform members of the procession to please move back to the library. Thank you very much. The national anthem. Thank you very much. with the university. Please, the second phase of the balloting takes place tomorrow, 10 a.m. here in the auditorium.
My name is Gabriel.
The course you're offered?
I'm offering economics.
How do you feel?
I feel very happy because very excited.
What's the expectations from this university?
Well, my expectation is that for me to go higher and higher every day of my life.
Oh yes, you can see friends all gathered. Let me begin by asking them how you are feeling.
So we feel good. We feel good at Matriculation.
What's the name and the course you're offered?
My name is Alberta. I'm from History International.
You are feeling good. And you, your name? What of you? Right.
My name is Saturday.
Which course are you doing?
Geology.
How would you make your parents proud that they, after 4 years sojourn here? What grade do you expect to have?
I'm expecting to have first class.
First class? Okay, do you have any amen to that, Father?
Amen.
How do you feel your son has been enlisted?
So happy, so delighted.
Which state are you from?
I'm from Kogi State.
From Kogi State. Okay, let me ask the mother. That's the womb that bore the child. Mommy, you are full of smile. I hope you are so happy. What's their wish to your son? Okay, who you are talking to? Are you a sister or a relation?
Yes, I'm an elder sister.
The elder sister?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. What of you?
My name is Aisha.
How do you feel now?
I'm happy for my matriculation because my parents are here to support me.
Okay, why do you choose Federal University instead of others universities?
I choose Federal University because Federal University is a very good school. It has a lot of discipline and they are very responsible and they teach very well in the school.
Of course, you know there's no room for cultism here.
Yeah, there's no room for cultism and that's what I'm saying, discipline. There's no room for cultism, there's no room for indecent dress.
Oh, right. I know you are full of expectation. Daddy, what's your prayer to your daughter? Right. Thank you.